Yo, what is up everybody? Welcome back to another video. This is just a quick little video on my thoughts about the new update version 13.1. There's a lot of adjustments in this update. It's a great quality of life update. I think it's great, honestly, but there are some things I disagree with and I'd like to talk about that. So, let's get into this, okay? Yeah. I got it already, so let's get going. So first off, let's look at the SCP changes. SCP-079 has received a heavy nerf in this update. Locking rooms is more, or locking doors is more expensive. Blacking out rooms is more expensive. It was a heavy nerf to 079, but it also has allowed him to switch between zones faster. And I think that's a big buff, especially in the early game when you don't have much power. So I think that's great. So this is, in my opinion, an okay update. You could read the entire thing here. This is an okay update to 079. I have to say it's going to be much less fun to play as him, and 079 already has a huge problem with players just quitting when they get him. That's a huge problem that needs to be addressed, although it's not a priority in my opinion. I mean, even I'm really good at 079, but sometimes it's just more fun that have the control to just, you know, left click and boom, they're dead. You know, that's fun. For me, at least. But anyways, pretty good update. So now it's much harder to just like trap somebody in a room infinitely. And that really sucks because you literally can't do anything about it. So this is pretty good. And a bunch of XP changes. In general, it's about the same getting XP. It's going to be a heavy nerf to the early game getting XP though, which I do kind of disagree with, but at the same time, it's not a big deal. As you see, Class D only grants 30, Scientist Termination grants 40, and there's also been a new intro, which, who cares? You know, that's cool, the immersion and all, but yeah, that's pretty much it for 079. And I just wanted to tell y'all about that. 106. 106, you guys know, I'm a big 106 player. I love 106. He is probably my favorite SCP to play as. And they have completely revamped this thing. This is... I'm really twisted on this one because it's essentially... Think of it as 049, but more powerful, his attacks. And that's what I disagree with. I don't disagree with the idea... I don't disagree with the idea of him having a two-shot kill, but the truth is, I think it's way too similar to 049's attack, where he touches you and you lose some initial base health, and then you die if you don't have any medkits. 106 is basically the same, but after he's touched you, then it's an instant kill, basically, unless you escape his pocket dimension the second time. The traumatized effect has now become permanent. You may have not even known about that effect. But it used to be a temporary effect, at least in my experience playing on Dr. Bright's server. It's temporary. But now it's permanent, except with SCP-500. And if they touch you while you're traumatized, it is no matter what, a one-shot kill. And I like that idea, but at the same time, I don't know how this is going to work out. Now, they have done a few things to it. They increased the health to 2,200, and the Hume to, they decreased it to 750, and the initial Hume is higher. So overall, this is a health increase in general, and I like health increases. I'm a person who doesn't like shield as much as I like health. That's something I miss from the old game, really. But, that's pretty cool, and I think that's a good addition, really. The constant breathing... I listened to it. I don't think it's great, really. It's kind of hard to notice, I feel like, unless you're really paying attention, and especially if you're on a server with people with a lot of mics. So, like, take, for example, like, you're in 914, and he's standing outside waiting for you to come out, because say you have a pink candy or something, he's afraid of you exploding. You know, it's still going to be hard to see, because everybody hear it, because everybody's just going to be talking. So I think it's kind of an unneeded nerf, but I don't think it's going to make a huge difference in gameplay, especially because his walking is so loud already. But Yeah, that's pretty much it for 106. It's pretty cool. Another thing, green candy does pause, or maybe it completely stops the health reduction after you've been touched. So that's cool. So some more SCP related changes. I want to say I have not played the game yet ever since this update came out. I didn't get very good sleep a few nights ago. Even right now I'm feeling a bit jittery, but I feel like I want to put out this video, you know. So 049's containment's been overhauled and includes 173, and I don't really agree with that, because in my opinion, light containment needs some sort of threat in the early game, so the D-class and scientists can't all get stacked. I think that's going to be a big problem now, with more D-class and scientists getting more cards and escaping more, because let's be honest here, heavy containment zone and light containment zone are both chokeholds, choke points. Not everybody's supposed to escape. Only the lucky few are supposed to escape. You know, they're bottlenecks for killing the unprepared players. And I think that this completely almost removes light containment's bottleneck, which is going to make it much easier to escape. So I don't really agree with that, but at the same time, 173 has, in my opinion, been a problem, especially because he is very hard to dodge, the hardest SCP in the game to dodge besides 079. And he did need some sort of change to him, but I don't know how I feel about this one, really. They have, also, I don't know if this is mentioned here, it has been reduced from 15 minutes to decontamination to 7 minutes, from what I hear. So, I don't know how that's... I have to admit, it's really annoying when you're an SCP and there's just people camping in light containment. But at the same time, I feel like weapons like the Jailbird and the COM-45, or the three-barreled gun, and the railgun, the particle accelerator, are going to be much hard to come by because you can't use them in 914 as easy as you could before. And people don't realize it, but that's a huge nerf, and these special weapons, which I love using, are going to be nearly inaccessible. And that's something that they need to look at. They need to, so it's either buff it to maybe 10 minutes, or make it so there's an easier way to obtain these items, like the Jailbird particle accelerator and the COM-45. Those are great items. I love them, you know? Also, 018, I'm not gonna really discuss this because it's not a big deal. I mean, the ball has always been kind of weird. So some miscellaneous changes. Double barrel shotgun has been nerfed. Indicator on the player list displaying the amount of players. Wasn't that already there? When you press N? Medical lockers can contain 1 to 2 painkillers. Weapon workstations now display special text when an unmodifiable gun is actively trying to be modified. Optimize the main menu and operational guide. I'll show you guys that right now. As you can see here, the settings. Look at these new settings. They are beautiful. I'm not really a fan of the orange color. I feel like it's a little out of place. But, it's a big improvement to the old one, that's for sure. Especially when you click on things like other and interface and all that, and it doesn't work. Another big thing, your SCP Spawn Preferences have been changed. So for me, this is gonna go there, and there, and there, and it. 939 probably there, 173 there. That's good. Alright. Operational guide has been changed, apparently. Nothing there. What? Wait. That's weird. They now have inertia, so they won't spin always. So, pretty decent. Weaponry has been changed a little bit. See, doesn't spin forever. So, that's kind of a weird change. I like that before, but whatever. Alright. So, that's pretty much it. We have some miscellaneous bug fixes and some technical changes. You can read those there, and pretty cool stuff. And one final thing I want to add, this is very important: settings, audio. They have added a new music track, the classic remastered. I believe this is new or classic, I don't know, but either way, the music has been changed. I don't really like classic remastered, but track 2, pretty good. I do wish they would add the Christmas and the Halloween music, because those are great, but whatever, doesn't matter. So that's pretty much the update. It's a small little update. Overall, I would say it's a pretty good update. It has a lot of fixes. It has a lot of quality of life updates. And one last thing to discuss. My last video, I made it seem like that 2 videos ago that I hate when SCPs get nerfed. But that's only because some of them don't deserve nerfs. But these, they weren't even nerfs. They're balance changes. In some ways, 106 has been nerfed and buffed. And same thing with 079. I like reworks, I like balance changes, and I don't like just direct nerfs. And these were balance changes, they were reworks. And I love that, okay? It brings a lot more creativity and uniqueness to the game. One final thing, join my Discord, link in the description. That's pretty much it. Thank y'all for watching. Probably gonna come up with a new video later this week. So, I'll update you guys on my Discord. Join the Discord. I cannot stress that enough. I love it when y'all join the Discord. But that's pretty much it. And tell me what you guys think of this update in the comments, really. And thanks for watching. Bye.